Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? I hope your week is great. Mine so far has been awesome. Got my new GoPro. It's not the one I wanted. I had the budget. I am on a budget, on a strict budget, and this one right here was the most cost-effective one. That it's still, it's still functioned. A GoPro's a GoPro. 200, 199 at Walmart. It's got some features I'm not really digging though. The whole reason I went for GoPro is because of the features they offered, but yeah, these have no such features. So the battery's integrated. You can't take it out. You can't replace old batteries with new charged batteries, which kind of sucks. The battery life per charge only lasts for about. I've seen some people say they can continuously record for about an hour or a little bit more, and then you got to charge it again, and it takes about an hour for it to get fully charged. So it's going to be an issue for sure. I'm going to have to keep it charged. I'm going to have to keep it strapped to my chest in the extra pouch that I have on the chest bag, and keep a battery bank connected to it, and just keep it charged all the time. I'm going to have to be moderate with my recording, meaning instead of recording for like an hour straight on the highway or wherever, well, I'm trying to get footage of like time lapse. I guess I'm not really going to be able to do that with this GoPro. Later, we'll upgrade when and if we get the money to be able to do it. But for now, this is what we're gonna have to deal with. But it's fine. It's better than recording on my phone, for sure. It's better than having to do that because I was taking too much memory on my phone, which is still an issue with this thing. That's another thing of it too. You can't you can't transport or download videos, through USB or tethering or any of that, Bluetooth, none of that. It has to have a Wi-Fi connection, and that's the only way you could move footage over into your phone or your whatever. But then you have to download it into the app into your phone, and then from your phone download it into your phone or whatever you're using. I'm using CapCut, so it's a process. There's a lot of hoops I have to hop through. I thought the whole point of this little small mini GoPro was for it to be convenient, but it's pretty inconvenient. The only convenient part about it is the price. That's it. There's no magnetic clip-ons for this thing. You gotta screw it into your whatever your selfie stick or wherever you're putting it manually, which takes time. So it just a lot of problems, a lot of issues with it, but it's fine. Like I said, we'll upgrade later when we have the money. Right here, right now, I'm going through these apartments over on Torrey Pines and Vegas Drive, I believe, in between Lake Mead. It's just nostalgia, I guess. I had a friend that lived here back in the day, so I spent lots of nights in this area. It's been a while since I've seen them, though. It's been a while since I've seen anybody from over 20 years ago, from my previous life, I guess. And yeah, so I just decided to cruise through here. I was in the area. I grew up on this side of town, a little lower though, below the freeway, below the 95. So I had friends on both sides of the highway. I had friends that went to Western High School. I also had friends that went to Cimarron High School. Right now we're heading down Torrey Pines, and we're gonna cross over what's Lake Mead, Smoke Ranch until we get to Cheyenne, I believe. and from Cheyenne we're gonna go up the bridge over the 95, and yeah, I think Tenaya is gonna be a bridge. Tenaya is gonna be a street coming over the bridge, and that's when you cross over into Summerlin. And then we'll turn left into Buffalo, going towards the Buffalo Park and the Buffalo Library, and pretty much ride the Neon Nature Trail. It essentially takes you from, I think now it takes all the way to Southern Highlands, from Southern Highlands to like Aliante and maybe Mount Charleston. From what I heard, I don't know. I haven't taken it that far. I've only ran that trail, maybe not ran, but when I say ran it, I've only ran that trail on my bike. Maybe 20 some odd miles every time I do it. Oop. Nothing too crazy. So I don't know what's going on with my mic today. It's being stupid, to say the least. So I'm not going to record too much. Like I said, I'm just doing this to test out this GoPro. The next videos I'm going to upload after this are going to be out on the trip. Yeah, this mic is really mic's really pissing me off. I'm trying to figure this thing out, why it's not working. I don't know if it's my this phone, my connection. I don't know what's going on. Pretty soon here, when we are out on the road and I'm on my trip, I will get into my personal life, more or less, of what brought me here, what made me ultimately make this decision where I would give up a quote unquote safe parachute, a nice paying job, whatever. We'll get into all that and where I come from, what I come from. I think you pretty much have a gist of where I come from. But yeah, I'll dive deep into my backstory and my history. If that interests you guys, then just write in the comments and let me know what you want to know, and I'll hit on those topics. But like I said, I'm like Nav out here, I'm the first brown boy to get it popping. Because to be quite honest, we're not really represented in the cycling community as far as like YouTube goes. There's tons of Latino cyclists out there. I think we make up the majority, like in the game, but not a whole lot that I see on YouTube. At least not like naturally like born U.S. citizens. I'm a first generation American. It's not a lot of us out here. I'm not Mexican, but I do consider myself to have been brought up in the Chicano culture. I think you can only really claim you were brought up in the Chicano culture if you were raised somewhat relatively close to the west coast of the map. I was born there, but I've been raised my whole life here in Vegas. Nevada's home. So, but we mimicked a lot of that style when we were kids back in the day. So there's not a lot of us out here representing for us, and I hope I hit a chord with people out there just like me. I hope you identify with my story that I'm going to be putting out here soon, and with the way I talk and just me. I come from nothing. I come out, whatever. I come out the hood. I came from a rough backstory, whole lot of stuff, And so I feel like we need to represent for us Chicanos out here doing things like this. At least I would like to see more of that, you know. Not to say that I don't like the videos I watch. It's not like I'm not trying to be super racial at all, but you know, it's mostly white dudes, bro. Nothing against it, but I'm just being real. It's what it is, you know. And so I hope you follow and I hope you like and subscribe and stay tuned, man, because there's a whole lot more to come. We're gonna do Nevada, and that's a guaranteed. We're gonna do all of Nevada unless we have unforeseen things happening with the bicycle or whatever. And then after that, we're gonna do the Southwest. And if y'all want, if it's really hitting like that, then we'll do pretty much the whole U.S. And maybe you guys can convince my cousin to come with, you know, because first he was all on board, but then he pushed out at the end saying that he would only do it if I had 10,000 followers, which is kind of crazy to me. So like, it's kind of like I'm putting in the work, but then you want to jump in halfway and like, you know, reap the rewards. Like, nah, man, that ain't cool. And you say this is your dream. You're the one that put this seed in my head, you know, implanted this idea into my thoughts and told me about this a few years ago after my breakup/divorce with my ex, and got me all excited about doing this, years of planning, and now you jump ship and tell me that you know, whatever about the subscribers. But I think someone got into his ear. He's a little bit younger, so I'm pretty sure his mom talked him out of it. Yeah, but if you guys want, I'll give you his Instagram, and you guys can bug him and poke and prod and make him get off his couch and come with. So this is where I'm going to leave you. The rest of the ride is going to be at dark at night. Right now we're at the Doc Romeo Park on Tenaya, in between Buffalo, Cheyenne, and Smoke Ranch. Over by Aces and Nails, if you know where I'm at. Yeah. Also, my brakes are horrible. That's one of the issues I got to fix.
That's what I'm talking about. And brakes sound horrible.
But this is where I leave you. Have
I know they're
a good
all
day.
messed up too, though, man. You got like
Subscribe, like,
of
follow.
grime and rust all in the system that I've been trying to get out of there. But I'm gonna need your brakes ultimately, man. I can't do it with these if I end up doing more than one state, you know. Even more than a few hundred miles, to be quite honest, because once we get to Reno, like I said, we're gonna do an upgrade for sure. All right, right now we're gonna head back to my sister's crib. I love this side of town. I love the sunsets on this side of town. This is where I grew up pretty much my whole life. I remember an ex-friend of mine saying he would always badger me about this, because ever since I got out when I was young, I've been trying to just stay out. Thank God for cooking for the industry. Otherwise, who knows where I would be. But he would always tell me, why am I trying to be normal? Why do I want to be normal? We're not normal. All this BS all the time. Saying we're hood, saying we're gangsters, I don't want to be that anymore. And I hate being viewed as that way, Sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Hate being labeled that way. Being looked at that as just that. That was like a quick portion of my life compared to the rest. It's mostly people who are close to you, that always look at you a certain way. As far as work goes, in professional settings, when I was at the top of my game, you educate yourself on how to speak to people, how to manage people, how to delegate problems, delegate people's situations and feelings and emotions, and having to resolve issues without getting combative, raising your voice, or offensive in any such way. Which I will tell you is super hard, especially in cooking in the kitchens. You got so many egos you're dealing with, it gets difficult, to say the least. But I forgot where I was going with this. Man, getting old, bro. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, so I forgot where I was going with this story. I can't remember.
I pedal down the road under the big blue sky, with the wind in my hair, feeling free and alive. Two wheels taking me wherever I please. No worries or cares, just the open breeze. On my trusty bicycle, my faithful steed. I'm riding on my bicycle, through the fields and the woods, feeling unstoppable. Oh, I'm flying on my bicycle, through the hills and the valleys, catching miracles. Riding on my bicycle.
Oh, I'm still recording. I don't know how well this GoPro is gonna pick up the night sky, the light. It's pretty dark, but we're gonna run it all the way home. See how long this battery lasts. See what percentage I'm at by the time I get home. See if I'm gonna have to drop another battery into it. So far, it's been over 20 minutes of continuous recording. I think this thing only goes up to like an hour tops. But my sister's house is right up the street, so we're pretty much there. Then we'll go hit the gym, sauna, do it all again tomorrow, even harder though. And then October 28th, we're off. We're gonna try to do the whole Southwest if possible, if time and money allows. So far, this bike is a better decision than the GT. That GT was horrible. I see why they reduced it down in price so drastically. Their conscience must have caught up with them. After so many returns, I'm sure. So far, this has been a nice, pleasant ride. They're saying not a lot of uphills, a lot of flat trails, a lot of parks in between too, where you can stop, take breaks. For the most part, it's lit up, you know, but there are some dark spots in between. Especially at night, like after most of these parks after 10, they tend to turn the lights off. So that means these trail lights too. It gets pretty dark. Apparently you're not supposed to be on the trail after a certain time, but I mean, come on. Camp. How you enforcing that? How you gonna enforce that, my guy? And for what reason? Well, I guess but either way, there's bums. They be sleeping on these trails, day or night. No matter. Yeah, these gears are all messed up. And these brakes, bro. Okay, so this is where I truly leave you. Enjoy the rest of the ride. We are up the street from the house. Please follow, subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.